Springfield's Kendall Carruthers among the All-Stars for Division I, facing the D2 senior standouts. For she heads to St. Francis, showing off. Fadeaway jumper, D1 up by 1, but here comes D2. Sophie Chips playing in her home gym. How many times has she done that? Corner 3 to put the Division II up by 7. And then in the second half, Chips over to Roger Ram, Mila Williams. Weekend banking hours in Henry County. Three-pointer off glass. D2 wins by 5. Chips, the MVP.
It feels amazing. There's a lot of talented girls out there, and I really enjoy playing with this team, and I thought there was plenty of girls who deserved it, but I'm really glad I got it. It's bittersweet, but I'm really glad I got to play here for my last game, and I'm just really happy I got to be here, and it means a lot to be a part of this game.
Last matchup, D1 against D2 boys. Central Catholic's Taiwan Clark, the three-pointer from the quarterback. D1 trailing by 10 in the first half. Defense turns into offense. Dominic Bracey on the recipient of the long bounce pass, a two-hand slam. But then in the second half, it's the Division II All-Stars taking over. Clark the alley, Derek Vorst the oop. D2 wins 98-77. The Rossford Bulldog, the MVP.
Probably clinching the solo share of the NBC this year at Genoa. There's a lot of anticipation coming to that game because, Genoa's a pretty good squad. So that was probably my favorite.
Mason Lowry and John Hobbs, tell us more.
Plays her final high school game in any sport on her home floor at the Grand Canyon and wins MVP honors in the All-Star game. Could not have drawn that up any better.
Listen, you have a young lady that had the opportunity to come back tonight, Mason, and play in front of her home crowd, in front of her parents, family, and her teammate on her floor and win MVP. And who's more deserving than Chips? She's had such an amazing career, and thank God for an opportunity to end her career a way that this young lady will never forget.
Girls' game was a heck of a lot of fun, and so was the guys' game between the D1 and D2 All-Stars to close out the night. Both teams got off to kind of a slow start offensively, but once they found a rhythm, it never really let up, and it was really cool in particular to see the three Rossford players, Morrison, Rebels, and Derek Vorst, all on the floor together for large parts of the second half. And hey, Derek Vorst proved to us that he might be able to play point guard even at Indiana State. He showed us some things he hadn't shown us much all season.
Listen, those young men have probably been together since they were in the 8th grade. And to end their career with the season they had this year and with them being together as brothers, and now you have Vorst come out tonight. I didn't even know he could stroke it like that. He put his Dirk Nowitzki on tonight. I enjoyed it immensely, and it was so much fun.
It's one of my favorite days of the year. That ends the high school basketball season for 2022-23 on BCSN.